Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Okay, so I just had an awesome team meeting. I have this fabulous group of people that are part of my West Coast Creators family, and we just had our team meeting online because it's awesome. We've got people kind of from one coast of Canada to the other coast of Canada. So although I called our group the West Coast Creators, I feel like we might need to change our name to the Coast to Coast Creators. But I was just doing a demo of a card for them, and I wanted to share with you just a similar card, slightly different version. So give me a sec. I just realized I forgot a piece of paper. So I'm going to use my Stamparatus for this. Now some of you are like, wait a minute, that's not fair. We can't get them. You will be able to get them. And some of you did get them already. So I thought, oh, it's great to kind of share with you a use for yours like right now, so that those of you who have it are learning some things about it. And those of you who don't are realizing how badly you need it. Okay. So these bars, keep them away from one another, you guys. They are so powerful, and they will snap the magnets in half if they slam together. You do not want that to happen. Okay, so this stamp set is called Ribbon of Courage. I don't know, it's absolutely striking and beautiful and so meaningful, especially in this day and age. And we do see a ton of these. Now the card that I originally done, I'll show you in a minute. It was actually based on, just a sec, the color purple I did on mine, just because purple is for epilepsy, and that's something that hits close to home in our house. I have epilepsy, as does my eldest son, because, you know, passing on the brown eyes was not good enough. But then I kind of started to play with it, and I loved some other color combinations, and I really wanted to do pink for breast cancer. So I have got my powder pink ink, say that 10 times fast. All I did was I slapped this one down. Now, I mean, you can go like this. You can kind of figure out where you want it. This is always a great idea. So say I wanted it there. It doesn't actually matter for this card that I'm doing. Hello, Sharon. I can just kind of do it, you know, wherever, because I'm going to use this as a stencil. So now I'm taking my powder pink ink, and I am inking up my stamp. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to give it a little squoosh. Okay, so we're squooshing. And I missed. Do you see that? Okay, so now all I have to do is I have to come back over here and repress that. Oh, look at, I fixed it and didn't ruin my paper. I'm sorry, right there, it's worth it. Because how many times have you ruined a card based on that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to actually take this out of the Stamparatus, and you'll understand why in a minute. So all I'm going to do with my Stamparatus is I'm going to move it off to the top, and I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. Okay, so let's take this out, and then I'll show you what you're going to use your Big Shot for. So I'm going to use for this one my magnetic platform, so we're going to swap this out. Okay, and we're going to put this guy down right on here. And I have got, this is the framelit that coordinates. So I'm using my magnetic plate for this just because I'm cutting out an image I've already stamped. And I don't want it to wiggle around on me. Okay, so I'm going to put in this plate, which is super curly, but whatever, doesn't matter. Crank that bad boy through. Ta-da, done. And it's perfect. Okay, so what I want you to see, we're not actually even using this one. You'll get a kick out of this. So this one we're not using. He's just gonna be an extra little piece, okay? So you can see it's cut out perfect. I've got the kind of right frame border the whole way around. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I am going to take a scrap of Whisper White cardstock. And here, maybe I'll do, give me one sec. Go like this. Now, I'm gonna cut out 2 more of these, okay? So the first one I'm going to do, and I'm not stamping these. You're going to see why. Okay, so we're going to go through. I'm going to crank it this way. Okay, there's 7 of you on, and you're all very quiet. So you have to say hello to me and tell me who's here. Okay, and then I'm going to, just to utilize space, I'm going to slap one more on this way, and we're going to keep these. Okay. Crank, 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 crank. Ah! That's right. I love that sound. Is that bad? I know it's not doing anything awful. Okay, so I've got 2 of those white ones. Hello, Rob. Robin, you've already seen this. I'm just sharing this with them. But now I want to go try it with a punch, too. Okay, so, ta-da. We've done those 2. Now the next thing we're going to do is I've got 2 pieces of, this is 2 pieces stacked one on top of the other. And they are powder pink, and they're 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to slap my stitch-shaped framelit. That's the largest one of the circles on. I'm going to crank it through. Okay. We're gonna get a couple of those. And then I'm doing all my big shotting while you're watching. Hi, Carla. This was just the demo. This was what I was doing in our team meeting, except I did a slightly different color, whatever, but you can see it now. Okay, so now the last thing I'm gonna do, and again, I'm gonna do 2 at once. I'm kind of on this like being effective, getting stuff done today, is I am going to stick down my Big Shot platform with the clear plate. I'm going to take 2 pieces of Whisper White. So these guys are 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. There's 2 of them, one on top of the other in there. I'm going to stick them into my Big Shot, and I'm going to make sure it's tucked in. Don't want to bend your folder. Okay, crank this through. Woo. Crank, 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 crank. Sorry, I've got scissors right below my hand where I'm cranking. And I'm totally gun shy. I'm like, I'm gonna stab myself. And they're paper snips. And anyone who knows paper snips knows there is nothing gentle or friendly about them. Okay, so we've got these 2 guys right here, which are what I needed. Now, the rest of this, I can now get rid of my Big Shot. So let's do that. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what we can do with this Stamparatus now. So for anyone who missed it and wasn't here right at the beginning, all I did was I took a scrap of paper, I stuck it up in the top, okay, I stamped out the image that I wanted right there, and then I die cut it. Okay, not going to peel that off, but there it was. I stamped it, I die cut it, I took it out. Then what I did was I die cut 2 more of these, but I die cut them in another color because this is what I'm actually going to use. So now I've got this template all set up, so I can just go in, ink that bad boy up, make sure he is in the little slot. It's like a puzzle. And I'm going to give him a little press. And I'm going to lift it up. And I missed a spot, so I'm going to come back in. I'm going to press in the exact same spot. And I fixed it. And ta-da, we have got 1. Okay, super easy. And then because we don't have to go back and die cut again, we've got all these shapes die cut. We didn't have to be careful. We were able just to knock them off. And ink up this one. Come in. Do the same thing to this one. Reason being, I can just show you. You can make 2 cards really quickly. So I could leave this on here and crank off a whole whack of these if I were making them for, say for example, for a fundraiser for breast cancer. It would be awesome to be able to have that. Okay, so I'm going to move my Big Shot off to the side. We don't need it anymore. And then I have got Whisper White card bases. So let's take these guys and let's use that bone folder. I'm going to do both of them at the same time, okay? Done. Now I'm going to apologize. You can probably hear my youngest child in the background. His video games, he's right on the other side of this wall. And he's playing this really stupid, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if it's a stupid game. This game called Fortnite. Fortnite is making me mental. I'm sick of hearing it. Is that awful? My bad mother. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these down on a coordinating mat. Okay. Ta-da! Hello, Karen. Karen, I was just showing them a really fun use for their Stamparatus. So I know there are some of you out there who still have your Stamparatus in your cart, like you haven't finished placing your order. Okay, number 1, do it because it's awesome. But number 2, celebration, you guys, it's over in, what's the date today? 25th. Okay, so it's over in 6 days. If you place the order now while it's still celebration, then you earn a celebration freebie with your Stamparatus. I'm sorry, the Stamparatus on its own is a good enough reason to do it. Forget the fact that you can now earn a celebration freebie for it. Okay, so let's stick these down. Okay. Now, the designer of this stamp set, I believe, I don't think I'm losing my mind. I feel like it was Patty Bennett. I have to double check my thing. It is such a gorgeous set, and the fact that they did coordinating framelets with it is even better. Now I'm just going to use, like that, just because I want one up in the top. That one's not quite small enough. You're not late. Don't worry, Karen. It's always here after, so it doesn't matter. I know it never works for everyone, and it's 5 o'clock on a Sunday night. Seriously, it's like dinner time. But I did my team meeting, and then I ran outside with the dog. I was playing with the puppy. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I have got just a little strip of Whisper White, okay? Hi, Shell. Shell is just a demo I had actually done for a team meeting, just in a different color. Okay, so I'm going to take my little Courage stamp, make sure it's not got ink left on it. Okay, we're going to come in and we're going to stamp you there, and then I'm going to do another one down here. Okay, so I'll show you why. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these, and I've got the punch. This is the one from that Truly Tailored, which is like that, like the Father's Day kind of one. And I'm going to take my little sentiment and I'm going to drop it in and flag the ending. Oh, now he's singing. Seriously. Okay, it just keeps getting better, guys. You can listen to him play Fortnite or you can listen to him sing. I'm going to take a little bit more off this one. Okay, so got those. Now all I'm going to do here is we're going to stick some of these down on the back. Shell, you want to watch the beginning of these. It kind of gives you a great way to use your Stamparatus to kind of make multiples of a die cut image. And someone had said about a punch, so I think I might potentially be jumping in and doing that because that would be so much fun. Okay, only thing you'd have to make sure is that your punch can reach in far enough to get the image. Okay, so I'm going to slap this on here. There. Do another one. Yours is coming this week. Oh, Shelby, you're going to be a happy girl. The only problem is I find, well, actually it's not a problem, it's a good thing. I'm really bad for often just making one of a card. And with the Stamparatus, I find I'm starting to make like 6 or 7 of the same card because once it's set up, it's so easy. I guess I could even, yeah, you could do that on there too. I'm gonna leave it. I like the white. Is that bad? Does anyone else care? Good. No. You guys are really quiet today. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do one more of these. There we go. There. Ta-da. Oh, is that bad that I can never remember? Oh, I agree. I have 2 weddings to make invites and thank you cards. Oh my gosh. Shelby, if I were making wedding invites or thank yous, well, I would make wedding invites or thank yous if I'd had a Stamparatus. Okay, so we got that. And then all I'm going to do here is just stick one on. Hi, Teddy. Teddy, you want to go back and watch the beginning because you want to see how to use your Stamparatus for a super cool technique, especially when you're making multiples for the grandkids. Okay, so let's tuck. Oh, Todd, I'm so glad to hear your puppy's okay. Okay, now there. See, I'm going to take some off of this one. I must have a dimensional right there. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Okay, so now I just want my rhinestones. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Hello, Randy. Okay, now let's grab these. We're going to put 3 on just because, I don't know, I like 3. But do you see how easy it was to knock off 2 of a card where half the time, let's be honest, it's your time gets taken up lining up the lining up your framelits in your Big Shot, right? Like it's not like that's always a fast and easy process because, you know, something will wiggle or whatever. But with your Stamparatus, you can set it up once and then you can just make multiples of that same card. Not out of the woods and only temporary. Todd, that breaks my heart. Little bunny. She's so cute. Okay, so there you go, you guys. Super fun, easy card. And I don't know, for the day and age we are living in, and I feel like I need to show support for so many people in my life who are fighting this battle and, you know, and so many who are doing so amazing at it. Now, I said to you I was going to show you the other one. Oh, yes. Okay, so this was my purple version. Whoops, I just pulled a thing off of it. This was my purple version that I did for, there we go. Purple is for epilepsy. So as I was saying, you know, in our house, that's like a thing. As my husband calls us, we are the seizure squad. So you can see 2 different versions, both kind of quite striking and really simple. So this is the Ribbon of Hope stamp set, and it does have coordinating framelits. Now, I don't know, Ribbon of Hope, let's check. I gotta find a catalog. Here we go. Okay, so let's look this one up. L-A-B-C-D-E-F-G. It's not in a Ribbon of Hope. Ribbon of Courage, 96. Come on, man, just get it right. There we go. Ribbon of Courage. Oh, see, so this one's so beautiful. So this is right here, and as I said, it was done by Patty Bennett. Good, I was not losing my mind. So there it is right there, and the Ribbon of Courage stamp set and the support ribbon framelits together, they're $48.50. So you guys, awesome deal. And if you just add on that last $11.50, you can get yourself celebration benefits. So anything like an embossing folder, like we used here in the background, any of those kind of items would do it. With anyone purchasing that Ribbon of Courage stamp set and framelit bundle, I would also like to send you out, if you're purchasing the bundle, your choice of either a free package of rhinestones or a free package of pearls, okay? So let me know. Oh, seriously, Randy, that would be such a great set to use. Oh, I can't believe you do that job. Holy hugs to you. I can't imagine how difficult that is. Anyway, you guys, have an amazing day, and thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye.